they sitting over there at the table talking about this don't taste too good. And you sitting there like, yeah, I know. I didn't like it when I saw it either. And they like, why you over there cooking like that? I thought you could cook. And you like, I mean, I know it don't taste good because I'm cooking up your words. I'm serving you up a dish of what you said. And I didn't like it when I saw it, but I knew you'd choke on it once you tasted it. See, somebody having a real hard time swallowing them words. I mean, they chewing them up, they swallowing, they gulping. It literally looks like an episode of Fear Factor. You would think these people had to eat a cow tongue or some bugs, but nah, they just gotta eat what they said. And they have to do it in front of other people who said similar things. So they're going to have to enjoy those words as a group, okay? Now, we're going to be jumping into this vibe to see what this could mean for you and why this is important for you to know at this time. All right, very first card up, what do we have? Oh, 6 of balloons. Embrace a calmer vibe. So this is somebody you got on from or a group of people you moved on from. You decided, I don't like these words. Okay, some of y'all, because I was getting it, you saw the words. They have to eat the words, but you saw the words. And you saw them and they didn't feel good. And you was like, okay, bet. Let me move on. I'm a 6 of balloons myself up out of here. I'm going to go somewhere where I'm respected. And, I'm going to make them eat that. I don't like what I see, so I know when they got to eat that, they're going to be gagging. So what you need to know is that you made the right decision by moving on. And you get the pleasure of grilling and sizzling up those words, even just by leaving. For some of y'all, you left something or removed yourself from something that people say, oh, they'll never get away. They'll never leave. And they come looking for you. You're gone. Okay? They're not going to find you where they left you. Okay, they came in that kitchen because they saw you up there cooking. They're like, look, she in there cooking. Yeah, that's right. We got her. We make her do what we want. And they came back and they saw all the soup sitting on the table. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's done. She our maid. She cooked. And then they go and eat, and then they start gagging. And they realize, oh, she wasn't in there cooking for us. She was cooking on behalf of her own departure. And she just left us with a little parting gift. The gift of eating our own words. All right, so when you embrace this calmer vibe, you did the right thing because that was part of the package. Not only do you have to eat those words, but you don't get the pleasure of moving to wherever it is you moved on to. All right, but let's see what's going on behind the scenes. Give us something that the collective does not know that we're going to reveal right now. Ooh, 10 of balloons. A difficult and painful conclusion. Ooh, not only did you leave, but it hurt bad. You just up and quit a job, right? They were like, she ain't never gonna leave. We pay her good. Yeah, we gonna disrespect her. We gonna say all kind of stuff. We gonna do all kind of stuff. She ain't never gonna leave. They saw you over there thinking you was working on the pots and pans. Nah, the whole time you was getting your departure ready. And this 10 of balloons, what you don't know is regardless of if somebody told you this or not, that hurt. And I don't know if it's you departing that hurt or if they had to eat their words. Because this clown, he was full of ego. He was just inflated by his ego. The balloons was inflated by his ego. And when he got his ego shot down, I mean, he couldn't take it. In other words, he was out there dishing it out all over the park trying to ruin people's good time. And when it came back on him, boy, they had to get a stretcher. He needed an oxygen tank. So when people was giving those words to you, you was making it look graceful. You was throwing those words in the pot, sizzling them and grilling them up. You made it look graceful. But when you gave it back, when you dished out what was given to you, when you gave it back, boy, that took somebody out. They showed up to that position, you wasn't there. They showed up to your house, you moved. They came over there, you was gone. Oh, that took somebody out. Okay? So you think it was easy. Somebody had a real hard time. Not just eating the words, but accepting the fact that you done. Now let's see what we got On the high vibrational end, what's good about all this? Ooh, 3 of balloons. The bigger the clown, the tougher the lesson. Now, in any other position, this would be terrible. But in this position, thank God, it's you learned your lesson and you bowed out with grace. Like you cried your tears, God collected them. You accepted the fact that maybe you got played, or that job did you bad, or that community, that group did you wrong, that person lied on you, said all these mean, crazy things about you, made up rumors about you. But you learned your lesson. And then you turned your lesson into a meal. Okay? And also with this 3 of balloons, you recognize the clown. Now, I'm glad this clown showed up because it's showing you. Okay? The 3 of balloons with this 10 of balloons. This is what they was doing at first. Remember, they were laughing at you. Right? Look at all those balloons with all the extra clowns. They was telling people, everybody laughing at you at the same time. And then what happened? Well, you couldn't see it because you left. But the 10 of balloons is what happened. That same clown that was doing all that talking, the ego balloons are inflated. It's the same clown that's laid out on that stretcher. You see how that works? So you did the right thing. And that same clown that was making you cry, now they laid out on the stretcher. They can't even half take what they gave you. Ain't that amazing? Okay, let's see what we got on the low vibrational end. What is something that you got to watch out for, be aware of, or maybe something they should have been aware of? Knight of Teddy Bears, the provider of warm and fuzzy gifts. Now, it's interesting because as soon as I see this, I think about all those teddy bears and stuff are their words, or everything that they said. Now, in any other position, it's like they're getting back warm and fuzzy gifts because that's what they gave. But in the low vibrational position, they're getting back what they gave out. So it's not warm and fuzzy gifts that the Knight of Teddy Bears is bringing them. It's their words, it's their lies, it's them being exposed, it's people realizing that they wasn't real, it's people now having their eyes open, like, oh, y'all was saying all of that? Imagine it's an audience of people out there that got to watch them eat these words. And as many as they said, as much as coming back, y'all, I don't think you quite understand. I'm seeing somebody with a whole garden of lies, manipulative schemes, out there doing and saying stuff that just ain't true. You know, you ever met people who just lied for the sake of lying? Like, you ain't got nothing else to say? Nothing? You just gonna make something up? And as much as they lied, is as much as it comes back. The universe is not skipping nothing. Not one letter will be left in them bowls. You understand? So they should have been aware. Let's see next 7 days as it pertains to this vibe. 2 of tokens. Financial growth is on the rise. Be purposeful in your efforts. What I'm getting is, now that you moved on and you left these people with what they thought they was giving you, now you got to focus on something else. So you putting the pots, the pans, and the words of the past down, and you picking up this money. You're picking up the opportunities. Now, instead of being purposeful and making sure that your enemies eat their word, now you're going to use that same energy and effort to grow your business, to invest in your gift, skills, and talents, to put in a place that's going to help you. You remember how you moved on 6 of balloons? To help you get to a better destination, to a better group, a better job, better position, a better community, whatever it is, however you get known, you're going to have the money to do it. All right, next 7 days as it pertains to this vibe, but what do we have? Oh, 7 of circus. You overcame all the odds stacked against you. And that's probably what the words are in the bowls. All of the odds that they said, oh, they'll never make it because they don't have ABC, XYZ. They need 1, 2, 3. They ain't got me. Right? And even some of those odds and obstacles that were stacked against you, these were the people who throw them your way. You know, these were the people who set up roadblocks. It's like, not only did you get over things you have to get over in life, you got over the obstacles, tricks, and traps that they set. So it's like, man, that's like a double whammy. Okay, they're getting bopped upside the head in 2 different directions at the same time. Ouch, that'll rattle your brain. And that's how they feel. Their brains are rattled trying to figure out why we over here choking and gagging and embarrassed and feel exposed, and you moved on and can't nobody even see what you're doing. Well, that's how it works. You reap what you sow. What we say, the bigger the clown, the tougher the lesson. Thank God you're not the clown, okay? You'd rather be the one standing there crying because God will collect the tears and pay you back later than be the clown out there laughing. Because that clown out there laughing is that same clown laid out on that stretcher. And you overcame everything while they sitting over there choking, all right? So, not your problem. Move on and do whatever God called you to do. Now, that's what I get for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, get in the comment section. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Follow my other social medias, and I'll see y'all in the next video.